Hello Reformers and welcome back to the War for Iokath. If you've missed the Dark Side playthrough of this, then you can check that out on my channel. There's a playlist. You can find that. That's really, that's the easiest way to watch it. And we're now going to start with Zaylen. So let's do this. We are hopefully gonna... Oh, wait a minute. Did I need to be on my ship for this? No. It seems like it's just going to be starting soon.
The Eternal Alliance is stronger than ever, Commander. More worlds sign up every day. Name any planet Valen terrorized, and we're helping them recover. Speaking of which, Zakul contacted us again. They're asking for more aid.
Zakul suffered as much as anyone. Make sure they get everything they need.
Done and done.
You're holding out on me, Theron. What's the status of our mission to Iokath?
I was saving the best for last. Lana should be closing in on the superweapon right about now. Come in, Lana. How's the radiation sickness treating you?
It's nothing I can't handle. Isn't that right, C6? You heard the droid.
Lana equals full of herself.
Focus on the mission. Have you found the superweapon, Lana?
According to the intel we received, it should be just up ahead. Stand by. Target located. Commencing scan. Power levels are off the charts, and rising by the second. Incredible.
Contact!
Lana, what's happening?
I've got company. What's the Republic doing here? The Sith Empire? They must be after the superweapon.
Get Lana back online. Hurry!
Working on it!
Don't worry, I lost them.
Lost who?
The Sith Empire and the Republic. They're on Iokath, and they appear to be fighting for control of the superweapon.
They'll stand down if they know what's good for them. Get me Empress Asina and whoever's leading the Republic forces these days.
That would be Supreme Commander Jace Malcolm.
Judging by enemy comm traffic, it sounds like Asina and Malcolm are leading the charge on Iokath.
So much for our alliance with the Empire. That superweapon must be quite the prize.
According to my scans, it's more powerful than anything we've ever encountered.
More powerful than the Eternal Throne?
Quite possibly. If the Republic or Empire claim it, they would usurp the Eternal Alliance as the dominant power in the galaxy. The fallout would be catastrophic.
Then we have no choice. We can't let this weapon fall into the wrong hands.
How should we proceed, Commander?
We'll meet you on Iokath, Lana. Head for the fleet spire and start clearing a landing zone.
Understood. I'll see you soon.
Ships of the Eternal Fleet. Stop all supply runs to Imperial and Republic worlds and join me on Iokath. We have a war to win.
Hello, Iokath. You're looking as dangerous as ever.
Something's wrong. The Imperial and Republic fleets aren't attacking each other.
No. Something is scrambling our weapon systems. It's coming from the planet's surface, near the superweapon. The Eternal Fleet's offline, Commander. They can't help us.
Tell the Gemini captains to find a workaround. In the meantime, we'll head to the surface and establish a landing zone.
Good call. If there's any way to help our fleet, we'll find it on Iokath. Don't say I never did anything for you.
Ah, there we go. We have arrived on Iokath once again, and I gotta say, once more, I feel like the Eternal Fleet being disabled is a rather contrived plot, but, plot storyline thing. But yeah, anyway, let's access the control node here. I believe we're going to be fighting a big boss, which is not particularly nice. I'm actually unsure what I should be using with Theron here. I don't know whether I should make him damage or whether I should make him a healer or a tank or whatever it is, but I've actually kind of forgotten how to play Zaylan because it's been a very long time. But yeah, as you can see, it seems like it might be a good idea for me to actually just kind of stand here and kill this thing, and yes, it's going to take a while, isn't it? Well, I have to say the fighting is just as I remember it with Zaylan, and that's kind of a shame because I think I do actually need Theron on healing. I don't think I'll be able to sustain myself that easily, so it seems like I'm gonna need to just have to, I don't know, deal with the low damage that I'm currently outputting right now, which is really quite a shame because, in general, Zaylan was very, very powerful in terms of him staying alive, but not so much with damage. Obviously, he is a tank spec right now, so obviously that is to be expected. But, I would kind of hope that they would, allow him to do a little bit of damage at the very least. Just a little bit, not too much. But yeah, as you can see, we're just looting a bunch of power stones or whatever it is. Yeah, these guys are going to take a while by the looks of things as well. Or maybe not, actually. Yeah, no, it seems like they don't need...
Perfect timing. Meet me at these coordinates, and watch out for droid sentries.
Clear the area. We need the fleet spire safe before we make camp here.
Understood. May the Force ever serve you.
Yes, may the Force ever serve me. Fantastic, isn't it? Yeah, well, see, now, this is one of those things, isn't it? Okay, well, I'm not going to repeat what I said in the Dark Side playthrough of the War for Iokath, but just know that I personally feel like the objectives, the quest objectives, are very much I'm going to try and waste your time as much as possible by the game. The game very much wants to do that, and it's a bit of a shame, really, because I think that their storytelling is actually very, very good, usually, and it's just a shame that I have to now go to 5 different points on the map and fight all of these things between here and there. Alright, so having defeated most of the droids in the area, we only have to set up one more landing beacon, and that should be fine. That should be absolutely fine. Unfortunately, once more, there are many, many enemies around here. I'm actually really surprised that they have put so many. I mean, when I was playing on Zaynash, which is my Sith Inquisitor for the Dark Side playthrough of this mini expansion, yeah, it was kind of amusing because it was stealthable, basically. So you could go by and you wouldn't need to worry about anything because, stealth. And this, as I said on the Dark Side playthrough, I actually said, this must be hell for someone that does not have stealth. And I actually forgot that Zaylan, you know, is actually still needing to go through this. So we have an amazingly wonderful experience here for us. I'm actually going to be using these commendations here just to get some space. I obviously have a huge amount of things in my inventory, which is not very good. Gotta admit. Yeah, it's not very good. So, yeah, okay, so I don't think we need to fight that Purifier Heavy Tank Droid, so I'm pretty happy with that. But I think we're gonna have to fight everything else around here, so... Come on, Theron. Oh, yeah, also, as you can see, I've changed Theron to damage now, because, I mean, as you can see, I'm actually not taking that much damage, and I don't really need the healing. But if we fight this tank droid, I'm pretty sure we're probably going to die if I don't have Theron on healing. So, gonna need to be very, very careful here. I don't know whether we'll be able to just stealth by. Do I have some kind of stealth here? I think only Sith Sentinels. Jedi Sentinels get that, I think. This is quite annoying, isn't it? Can you move? Can you move? Yeah, that's not enough. That space is certainly not enough for me to get by, is it? No, certainly not. So, I'm probably... I really don't want to fight this. I am going to have to fight this, aren't I? Okay, let's do it. Come on, Theron. I'm sure you can do reasonably well. I can actually stun this as well, which is really quite a massive advantage. Can I use Force Push on it? I cannot use Force Push on it, so that's... Oh, I can! It just lagged a little bit. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so yeah, this is actually much easier than I thought. Well, never mind. There you go. It seems like it didn't take too long to destroy at all. And there you go. Oh, and now we have to do one more thing. Of course, there's always those things, you know. It's all, every single time in Star Wars The Old Republic, and in general, most MMOs, but I think I've seen it mostly in Star Wars The Old Republic where you do, you know, 3 objectives or whatever, and they're telling you, okay, so interact with this, kill these things however many times, and then you're done. But then it actually... tells you, oh no, but you're not done. Yes, you've got a bit of a surprise objective to complete, and that's usually that's actually what's going on here. So yeah, anyway, let's go up here and access the terminal node. I'm pretty sure this is actually gonna be another boss. Yeah, this is the other boss. So that's not very good, is it? No, that is not very good. Not particularly happy about that, but hopefully Theron being on damage is going to help us here. I actually don't know. I actually think that, yeah, I'm going to have to, aren't I? I'm going to have to micromanage him. I'm really not wanting to do that, to be honest, but I'm going to have to. So let's bypass the console and see what we can do. Okay, so we're going to have to destroy this, but there's a certain mechanic here that you have to do, which is picking up these orbs along the sides and, well, you know, trying to disable the shields. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use my little... you know, boosty thing, and then we're going to tell Theron to attack this instead, and I'm going to get that. There we go. And now where do I have to go with it? Over there. Yeah, it's kind of annoying how I have to go all the way over here. I really hope Theron doesn't die. If he dies, we may as well just say goodbye now, because literally I won't be able to do this by myself. So, yep, no, he's gonna get killed. He's getting killed. That is not very good, I've got to say. That is actually very frustrating. No. Oh, dear. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to try and do this myself. I don't think I'm gonna do this, actually. But we'll give it a go. And, of course, on top of that, it has a pull. It has a pull attack, which is even better. So, yeah, if I don't kill this, by the way, in the time limit, or whatever it takes... it is going to get another shield, and I'm going to have to take another orb, and it's going to be absolutely awful. So there you go. I did defeat that. So now I need to go over here and pick up another one of these minesweeper-like mine things, and I'm going to have to take it over to the similar port on this side and kill this thing. So, yeah, it's going to take a bit of time. Well, what can I say? What can I say about this fight? I can only say that it is absolute hell. It is the worst fight I have ever actually participated in any of the Star Wars The Old Republic content with Zaylan. And the reason for that? Yeah, the reason for that, you know why? Because you are forced, at least with my particular build, to use a healing companion, because I don't have enough damage with Theron being a damage companion to be able to deal with the 2 adds. And then on top of that, the boss, because Theron is doing so much damage, he consistently targets Theron, and then Theron dies, and then I'm basically left by myself. So I did die on that. And then I tried it again, and yeah, I tried different tactics, did not work once more. And then this time it actually did work, because I obviously changed Theron to healing, but then it took me ages. It took me so long to kill those ads because I don't have a lot of damage. And Theron is being so stupid that he's just attacking the boss while the boss has a shield on him. And I tried to tell him not to do that by telling him, you know, attack on his actual bar here. And he got continually pulled by the boss. And that reset his aggro. So every single time the boss would pull him in, it would tell Theron to attack it, and he did that every single time. So, yeah, not great, I've got to say. I've not had a very good experience with this expansion with Zainash, although it was bearable. But with Zaylen, it is a lot worse. It is a lot worse. So let's go in and speak to Lana.
Commander, welcome back to Iokath.
I'm glad you're safe. What's the latest?
The war's heating up with every passing minute.
You didn't tell us you had company.
Our trigger-happy friends sent these assassins, so I took them captive.
I told you I'm no assassin. I've come to deliver a message from the Republic.
And you are?
Captain Ilara Dawn. It's an honor to finally meet you, Master Jedi.
I apologize on Captain Dawn's behalf. Her attempts to pluck your Republic heartstrings are embarrassing.
Who are you?
Major Quinn, advisor to the Empress and loyal servant of the Sith Empire. Like Captain Dawn, I come bearing a message.
Supreme Commander Malcolm wants a word with you, in private.
Empress Asina requests the same. But unlike Malcolm, she's open to a group conference.
Get your leaders on the line, both of them. It's about time we sort out this mess.
Right away.
Thank you for extending the Empire this honor, Commander.
The Republic's glad to see you, and my son, on Iokath.
Keep me out of this, Malcolm.
Enough.
Supreme Commander Malcolm, Empress Asina, your armies have started a war over a superweapon of immeasurable power.
Why would you risk everything over a single weapon?
I take full responsibility for the Republic's actions, but I won't apologize.
This ought to be rich.
It's no secret the Eternal Empire nearly wiped out the Republic. We're struggling to rebuild and protect ourselves. The superweapon on Iokath is the key to the Republic's survival, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna watch it fall into the Empire's treacherous hands.
I didn't come here to be insulted.
What are you getting at, Malcolm?
You once fought the Sith Emperor on his home turf. Now, you wipe out his legacy. Join forces with the Republic. Help us defeat the Empire, and we'll share access to the superweapon, and all of Iokath.
Malcolm's your father, Theron. What do you make of his offer?
He's right about the Republic. Valen nearly broke them. They need this.
The Empire suffered too.
We alone supported your battle against Valen, and we paid for it dearly. Now the Republic wants to deliver the killing blow.
You walked away from their corruption once before. Now, you can wipe the slate clean.
Help us crush the Republic threat. Once they fall, our empires can both partake in the spoils of Iokath.
Lana, you know the Empire inside and out. What's your take on Asina's offer?
We've already allied with the Empire. If we turn against them now, what message does that send to the rest of our followers?
It tells them we don't honor agreements with traitors. Don't forget, she trespassed on Iokath without your permission.
A small transgression.
If I had to choose, I would join forces with the Empire.
The Republic's a safer bet.
The choice is yours, Commander. Who shall we side with?
We will ally with the Republic.
Glad to hear it.
A Jedi running to the Republic's defense. How predictable. Major Quinn, you have your orders.
For the Empire!
He got away.
We'll deal with him later.
Commander, the Empire's launched a preemptive strike.
Fight back with everything you've got. We're on our way. Lana, Captain Dorn, Defend this base while we hold off the Empire.
May the Force serve us all.
Ah, may the Force serve us all. Yes, thank you very much, Lana. Great, isn't it? Okay, so yeah, there you go. We've sided with the Republic this time. It should be kind of interesting to see what happens a little bit differently. So I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.